This is the second video to the first video. Um, like I said, I was saying, who is this world? After I read John 3:16 through 17, and we're gonna go to Acts 2:21, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words, Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs which God did by him in the midst of you, as ye know, yourselves also know." So that's Acts 2:21 through 22. So we already know who the world is according to the scripture, or according to the word of God. Excuse me. We're going to also read John 18:20. Jesus answered him, "I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort." That's the word he's talking to, the Jews now. "And in secret have I said nothing." He's talking to the Jews. So when it says the world, he's not talking about all the nations. He's just talking about Israel. Also, let's get Acts 2:5. "And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven." So when it says out of every nation, how can you get Jews out of every nation if he's only dealing with one nation, which is Israel? We were a scattered people. We were a scattered people upon the four corners of the earth. So that's why when I break down the tongues, when the tongues fell on those people and they start speaking in the tongues is actually a language like Spanish, Dutch and all that good stuff. Those are languages. Those are languages. Y'all hear me? It's not wop 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 bamboo. It's none of that. None of that garbage. None of that. It's actual languages. It's an actual language because the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered upon the earth. And when they were scattered, they didn't have that one language anymore. They weren't speaking Hebrew anymore. They went into the other nations. So they spoke what the other nations spoke. So in order to reach those people, you have to have somebody who can speak their language to them. All right, let's get Isaiah 45:17. "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation." It's talking about Israel now. It ain't talking about nobody else. "Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end." That is the world of John 3:16. That is the world that it's talking about. All right. So you may ask me, "Well, doctor, but if we don't tithe, how do we give to the Lord thy God for the kingdom works?" All right, let's go to 2 Corinthians 9:7. "Every man according as he pursueth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly nor of necessity. For God loveth a cheerful giver." So we're supposed to still give out of the heart. The tithing was to take care of the nation. Alms is to take care of the nation. There's a difference, though. Tithing was a sacrificial law. Alms is an everlasting law. Let's go to Acts 24:17. And it says, "Came to bring," let me see that there. "Now after many years, I came to bring alms to my nation." One nation. "And offerings, whereupon certain Jews," Jews, there they go again, "from Asia," they were scattered. They weren't in Jerusalem, "found me purified in the temple, neither with multitude nor with tumult." Acts 24:17 through 18. Let's go to Tobit 4:7 through 16. This is out of the Apocrypha. The Apocrypha is the 14 lost books of the Bible. A lot of people say, oh, it's only 66 books of the Bible. No, it's 80. It's 80. There you go. All right, let's go to Tobit 4 and 7 through 16. Give alms of thy substance, and when thou givest alms, let not thine eye be envious. Don't look at what you're doing from the heart. Don't look at it. Don't be grudgeful for it. Neither turn thy face from any poor. That's preaching. And the face of God shall not be turned away from thee. Give to the poor. But there are scriptures that's going to tell you what poor to give to. And I'm going to bring that out too. If thou hast abundance, give alms accordingly. If you got it, and you got enough of it for yourself, and you're able to share with somebody else that don't have as much, give. If thou have put a little, be not afraid to give according to that little. If you can only give a little, that's good. For thou layest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity. Because that alms do deliver from death. If you give, it'll deliver you from death. And suffereth not to come into darkness. It'll keep people out of the darkness. We, as a people of Israel, we are in a dark stage right now. We're in captivity. We need each other. But we so against each other. Whoring our sisters out and all that good stuff. Being whoremongers. Selling weed to each other. Why? It defiles the body. It destroys the mind. You don't love your people, you hate your people. And when you hate your people, you hate God. For alms is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of the Most High. Beware of all whoredom. There it is. Whoredom. Just said it. My son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father. Stay in Israel. Do not go outside your race. And take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets. We are the prophets. The Israelites are the true prophets. Nobody can be a prophet outside of the nation of Israel. If they say they are a prophet outside of the nation of Israel, they are liars. Here we go. Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they are all married wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. We inherited the land. Amen. That's Tobit 4 and 7 through 12. There it is. All right, so we're going to go to Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus, not Ecclesiastes, Ecclesiasticus. This is also in the Apocrypha, King James Version, 1611 edition. You can get that Bible. You can go anywhere and get this, the 1611 edition. It has all 80 books in the Bible. All right, so let's get that. We call it Sirach and Ecclesiasticus. So Sirach 12, 3 and 5. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil. If you always doing the devil's work, you ain't gonna never be great. Never be great at all. Nor him to that giveth no alms. If you're not trying to lift up your nation, and you hate your people, you steal from your own people, you kill your own people, you won't go over there where them other ones dwell. You know what I'm talking about. You ain't want to go over there and kill them, but you going to stay right here and kill your own people. You the problem. You are against your own people. Therefore, you are against God. You hate God and you hate your own people. Repent. Give to the godly man and help not the sinner. That's what I was just bringing out. We can give to the godly man that has nothing. But if we are sinners, willingly sinning. We are not to inherit anything from thy hand. We are not to take that. I see, our people on the corner begging. There was one right there on Fifth Avenue over there by, over there by that closed Walgreens on Fifth Avenue. And the guy was standing outside about my age. I said, how old is he? He says 20. I said, what are you doing? He said, I need some money. I said, do you follow any laws? He said, no. I said, son, I can't help you. You got to follow the laws. I said, do you have a Bible? He said, no. I said, you need to go get one and read it. He said, okay. I said, now, I'm going to bless you. But with this blessing, you must chase after the heart of God. Have mercy. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly.